Back in 1938, there was a man in Hungarian army named Károly. He was the best pistol shooter of his country at that time, with every national championship title in his name. Károly was all set and prepared to bring the medal home for his country at the 1940s Olympics. Everyone in his country was sure that he would make them proud. Károly wasn't just a normal shooter. He was the one and only who had the best shooting hand in the nation. It was 2 years before the Olympics. At an army training camp, Károly met an unfortunate accident. A hand grenade exploded in his right hand, the hand that he was training with for all his life to get the gold medal at the Olympics. This accident made him lose his hand. All his dreams were shattered in seconds. Károly now only had two options with him. The first option was to cry over his right hand and disappear from the crowd. And the second option was to do whatever it takes to hold on to the dream of becoming the best shooter in the world. Károly chose the second option. He focused not on what he had already lost, but what he still had. And what he still had was his left hand, with which he could barely even write. However, after a month-long medical treatment, Károly started training with his left hand. Following a year-long training in 1939, he went on to participate at the National Championship of Pistol Shooting in his country. Everyone underestimated Károly. No one knew he was training from 1 year. They thought he had come to support them, so they tried to console him for his injury. Little did they know he would be leaving all of them behind. All the shooters were competing with their best hands, but Károly was competing with his only hand. And the man with the only hand won the title. Károly proved everyone wrong with his win. But he didn't stop there. He wanted his hand not just to be the best hand in his country, he wanted his hand to be the best hand in the world. His goal was clear. He was fully determined to win the Olympics after a year. But unfortunately, the 1940 Olympics got cancelled because of the Second World War. He didn't lose hope. He said, "It's all right. I can still prove myself at the next Olympics in 1944. But guess what? The 1944 Olympics too got cancelled because of the war. He was getting old and everyone thought it would be impossible for him to compete with the young players after 4 years in 1948 Olympics. But Károly had to prove himself. So he went on to participate in the 1948 Olympics at the age of 38. All the shooters of the world were competing with their best hands. This guy again was competing with his only hand. Who do you think won the Olympics? Of course, the man with the only hand. Károly won the gold medal for his country. People thought he would stop there, but he didn't. After 4 years at the age of 42 in the 1952 Olympics, Károly once again showed an incredible example of true passion, winning the gold medal for his country. This time, not only did he win the competition, but also created history. Nobody had won 2 gold medals consecutively in this competition before him. Károly was a true hero. Never did he make one excuse to swerve away from his goal. So tell me now, what's your excuse?